Welcome to the Rue, Ditts and Loz podcast, kept hot by Ream. You can listen to this podcast anywhere you like, even in the shower. Ream, Australia's favourite hot water.
Oh, another massive morning here on Triple M. Hello, everybody. Rue, how was the AFL Hall of Fame night?
It's a good night. Yep, good night, thank you. I don't like travelling in aeroplanes and airports, but I like going to functions like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I hate it, wasting time doing that stuff these days as you get older.
I sort of have a weird sort of, I almost enjoy, well, because I don't travel much. So when I go to the airport, I'm excited. But back when I used to travel heaps, there was nothing worse than an airport and the taxi on the way and the
Well, a 1 hour flight to
baggage
Melbourne
claim.
ends up taking about 6 hours.
Exactly.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you look at it. Anyway, you had a great time. Hey, Quickie, $500 this
Yeah,
morning.
that snuck up.
Yeah, it has.
Didn't go
Yeah.
off yesterday.
No.
No.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, 3 members of In Excess.
Oh. They would have got one.
Michael Hutchins,
he didn't
Kurt
get
Bengilly.
They didn't get one.
He just went,
Froze.
Yeah.
He froze.
Yeah.
Deer in the headlights.
It was un-Australian.
Well,
wasn't
for
it?
a band that we all love and know and play all the time, I don't think people can rattle off the members necessarily.
Nah,
Not the way
I
they can
wouldn't.
with the Beatles and stuff.
Hey, something we're launching today, Best of Adelaide. We want to hear about your favourite or great local business. We'll tell you
Yeah.
more about that later on. You can win
I'm
a
excited
bit
for
of
this.
dosh. And also, tell me, Loss, short shorts are in. We're going to discuss this.
On blokes.
Short shorts. We're going back to Warwick Kappa days.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is it
well,
that
the
short
mullet's
or-
back, the shorts are back, the 80s are having a huge
You got to be
moment.
kidding. Well, they are here with us, aren't they?
Yeah.
With our the gear we're wearing.
Yes,
Uncle
we've got
Rico.
seriously, I've had so many people message me for this because I just put up a story. I didn't even think about it on Instagram.
We should have Triple M footy shorts.
Yeah. There, now
Bro,
you're
that's
talking.
that's such a good idea.
$1
We're doing a vintage merch line of Triple M gear, and it's all the stuff that was launched in the 80s,
Yep.
and it is so cool. The t-shirts are great. There's a parachute jacket. There's bucket hats. It's all
Yeah,
there. So
beanies.
it's, thanks to Uncle Rico.
Corduroy
so-
hats. Yeah.
which is a great brand.
Anyway,
so-
big morning coming up on Triple M.
I have some exciting news.
What news?
You are fake news.
Well, that's good news.
Triple M breakfast with Rue, Ditts and Loz.
Overnight news.
Yeah, there's been some cameras out on our roads tracking our phone use, and they've had a bit of a trial for the last couple of months, and there's been 71,000 detections of people on their phones at lights, and we've got another grace period coming up. When is it? September 19, Ditts?
Yeah, so the cameras are active now, and they're going to give us 3 months grace. So if you're caught, you'll probably get a slap on the wrist.
So, and then from September 19 onwards, if you get caught looking at your phone while you're at the stoplight or on it as you drive through, I think, it'll be a $540 fine plus $99 for victims of crime plus 3 points.
Yeah.
They're going to be at 5 locations. Before I read that, I thought, shit, this is definitely going to get me off my phone now.
Yep.
And then they say the 5 locations. I say, well, maybe not. Why would they
So
say
should
the
they name the 5 locations?
I don't
Is
know
that what
why
you're
they do
asking? Yeah.
It's a grey area, isn't it? Because I guess they want people to be off their phone. So if you know that there's a camera coming up, you're going to be off your phone, and that's a win.
But what about if you know they could
So
be
90%
anywhere?
of the other time, you're on your phone.
True. But then do you think that people, like with the sort of pervasive threat of it, like, oh, it could be anywhere, people forget about that pretty quickly.
Until one of your family members comes home, opens an envelope and goes, I've just been fined $690.
Oh,
Yeah.
and 3 points.
Which happened to me. I got fined $690. A copper pulled me over, and it's a hefty fine. It's it bloody hurts.
yeah,
No.
it's ridiculous.
I got done in the McDonald's drive-through. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Yes.
The McDonald's frickin' drive-through at Collinswood.
Yeah.
When I worked at the ABC.
Yeah. Did they
yeah.
fine you for having Maccas, or did they fine
Well,
you
that's
for
what I
having
said to her.
Yeah.
She said it was illegal what you did in there. I said, what, the cheeseburger? I honestly could not understand what she was talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't want to open a legal can of worms here. Let's ring Greg Griffin.
Private
get
property.
get you off. Private
Well,
property. And
yeah.
because I was once told, seriously, that I went through this seatbelt issue twice. If you're reversing, don't need to wear a seatbelt.
Really?
If you're in a shopping centre
Isn't
car
it
park or
if your
private
car's
property,
going?
no. If you're reversing,
Or 133353
And-
or 0488851047. If you're a copper out there,
I had
tell
a-
us what the
well,
rules are.
I had a police officer explain this to me. Reversing and also on. Let's say
How
you're in
can
a
reversing-
Westfield shopping car park or whatever.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
the 2 times.
If anywhere needs to be
Why is
policed,
that?
it's the Westfield Shopping Centre.
Don't know.
car park. Worst
They're
driving
a
in the
couple
world.
of strange ones there. I'm not disagreeing with you, Ditts, but that's strange because reversing, why the hell wouldn't you need your seatbelt on? Because you can reverse fast.
You can
And
go.
you can
and
get whiplash if you drive into something.
yeah.
I'm more likely to have a crash in reverse than any other. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
looking over your
The
shoulder.
Liberal Party are going all out nuclear power yesterday. This was a big announcement.
Peter Dutton.
Including Port Augusta in our great state. But it hadn't been costed. There's a lot of, a huge amount of work to go. But bloody hell, it's a big plan. And it'll probably be central to the next election, which way people vote on it. There's so many... We've read so many different things about it. We know that some people say it's too deal. Most economists are saying it's an expensive way to go. Then you got other people saying, well, renewables are sending prices through the roof as well. So who knows what to believe, to be honest. I certainly don't. And then they got our Premier saying hydrogen power is important.
I'd love to find just an unbiased, completely just a scientist or someone who could just talk to us about it, who doesn't have a finger in a pie.
It's the cleanest way to go.
Well, look, if it's the cleanest way to go, the thing is that people seem to care more about the cost of it than anything else at the moment. So people, who argue with me about renewables want to say they're too expensive, but then suddenly that same person will say, but we should do nuclear because it's the cleanest. But I thought you'd cared about the cost of it. So what's the...
Well, but you got to take both into consideration. You got to be able to afford to build it, and then you got to be able to see what it's like environmentally.
Yes.
It will affect us here if it happens because they're talking Port Augusta. Let's hear from our Premier, Peter Malinowski.
Well, I'm really keen to see the detail. My view about nuclear power is that it's safe. My view about nuclear power is that it has got a role to play in the global energy mix. My concern about nuclear power is that every economist is telling us it'll dramatically drive up the cost of power. And I don't think anyone wants that in a cost of living crisis.
No,
There you go. Hey, what
Even though
about
power's just gone up 40%, Pete?
what happened at Stonehenge in the UK overnight?
They were...
So this is the Just Stop Oil protesters when you see all that orange gear go off at different
Stonehenge
sporting
got
events.
to do with oil.
they just knew it would make global news.
Yeah, they want to be disruptive. They turn up at sporting events and
Anywhere where they can get the most attention.
yeah, that's
nasty.
right. But I don't know that they're going to win many friends doing it at a place like Stonehenge.
Nah,
Really,
everyone loves Stonehenge
Yeah.
for some reason. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I don't know why we're so obsessed. Have you ever been?
Sometimes
No.
there's just not enough rocks.
The weirdest thing about Stonehenge is that you can see it from the road. It's like you don't have to go through fields or anything.
You got to get
It's
out and have a look.
next
though,
to a
don't you?
highway. You're just driving along and suddenly there's Stonehenge.
is it really that impressive?
It is amazing.
You'd
Ditts.
hate it because you don't care
No,
about
no,
the
no, I'm
origin.
asking.
Ditts, it is
Rock formation.
freaking-
Yeah, rock
If you're into
formation.
rock
Yeah.
formations.
No, but it's the fact that they...
Sorry, I'm talking to an
You're into
archaeologist,
rock
aren't I?
formation.
Sorry.
It's the fact
You're
that they...
talking to
I
love.
forgot.
It's the
Sorry.
fact that they carved these stones, moved them without the wheel. They got them down to this because it's actually incredible how they did it, and also they could celebrate the solstice. Well, they don't really know for
Having
sure.
listened to you, it definitely isn't impressive.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Anyway, okay, so just quickly,
Yeah.
very important anniversary for this man.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Why did you do this to me? Hop in the car. Get some cups. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
So it's the anniversary. Now, the reason we're playing it, he went on Channel 9 yesterday with Carl Stefanovic in the morning and Sarah Harbour. He fell asleep.
Yeah, in the chat.
Yeah, not a bit.
And he should have got an Academy Award.
Oh, gee, I just got a little bit worried then. Jack might have nodded off that weekend at Bernie's. Are you still with us, Jackie boy?
Yes, mate, yeah.
And they did have to. He fell asleep for about a minute. So the fella that was talking was Stole Watt, who's the actual copper that arrested him.
Yeah.
They've become great mates.
They have become great mates.
They're celebrities.
They're
Yeah.
going to make a movie about
Yeah.
him, and because he was a Shakespearean actor, Jack, which is why he talked like this.
Is that right?
Yeah, to be or not to
He's
be.
also a petty crook, too.
Yeah, he did have a criminal, but it was a false arrest. They didn't have the right person. It's a whole. I can't wait to see the movie. Anyway, any
Just
excuse
keep
to play
playing
that
that.
audio.
Exactly.
So Justin Timberlake, he was arrested a couple of nights ago for drink driving in the Hamptons, and I'm trying not to be judgmental because I don't know the full story yet, but drink driving's obviously a no-go. You don't do that. He said he'd only had one martini. I don't know. He was veering into oncoming traffic and blurry-eyed. But the problem is with these celebrities when they get arrested is that obviously plenty of them are getting off and, not getting done with it because people know who they are. So I'm sure that in the past he's gotten away with things because he said to the guy who arrested him, who just happened to be young, and not a millennial who was obsessed with Justin Timberlake, didn't know who he was.
Had no idea.
So to this bloke, this copy was just some drunk bloke.
Yeah.
Like there was no...
Yeah.
And Justin said to him, he didn't even say, do you know who I am? He said, this is going to ruin the tour. And the cop...
That's a great opening line.
The cop said, what tour?
What tour?
Like, honestly, like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Tour?
Yeah.
And he said, the world tour.
The world tour. He's doubled down on it.
And the guy's just like, mate, I don't know who you are, so I don't know
what
world.
are you on about?
Turns out, he ended up spending the night in lockup, and it's been very embarrassing for him. But
What did he blow? Was he much? Or
They say he was hammered.
I think he was quite a bit over. I don't know the exact number. I can get it up for you. But Justin, years ago, because he famously dated Britney Spears and they had a bad breakup.
Yeah.
God.
He went on stage at an awards show because Britney was going through a rough patch and she was in the press a lot.
Still going through it, didn't she?
Yeah, things haven't been great for old Brit. But he said this.
Stop drinking. You know who you are. I'm speaking to you. Stop drinking. You're going to get sloppy. OK is going to say something bad about you. You guys have fun tonight. Thank you very much.
He did that on
an award show. Stop drinking. You know who you are. You just can't say things like that because if you ever do anything wrong, immediately it comes back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So all the best to Justin Timberlake. I hope he gets the help he needs, and I hope.
I'd say to get that world tour back on track.
I just hope this
now
hasn't
they know
ruined...
there is a world tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope this hasn't ruined the
I reckon
world
the cop
tour.
will even go.
Yeah.
In fact, you'll get a free ticket.
Triple M.
Jerry Seinfeld's in town tonight, and do you know what?
It's his favourite day of the week, Thursday.
I know. And I'm going, and do you know why I'm going? Because Ditts doesn't like him, and Mike Dobbin from McGain Real Estate had a spare ticket, and you didn't want to go. So I'm absolutely loving
knocked
this.
back out of Jerry Seinfeld.
Have you taken my ticket?
I have taken your spot.
You're kidding.
Yeah, so I plan on getting absolutely hammered on white wine, just to keep up the
tradition.
The tradition.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to take over Ditts.
yeah.
So you're in the McGain corporate box and everything.
I'm in the corporate box.
My
This
God.
is honestly, people who know me are laughing because this is the flashiest thing that's ever happened to me. Taking my friend Angela, she's going, I've got a new dress for Jerry.
So I could have even been your date. I don't even get that call up.
No, that could never have happened. But, no, listen, that could have happened. Maybe back in the 80s, but it's a different time now.
Oh, my God. You would have been very young then, Loz. So he's on tonight.
Yes, he's on tonight, and when it was announced that he was coming to town, Ditts sort of made it
Not funny.
very clear that he didn't think he was funny, and we all said, well, he's the most famous comedian in the world, Seinfeld. He's a billionaire because people find him funny.
Not a bad TV
and
show for a
Ditts
while.
challenged us. He said, I want you to find some jokes to make me laugh, and this is how it'll...
The world's unfunniest man is coming down to Australia. Before the end of the show, I want you to get me his 3 best gags and play them to us.
Okay.
Right.
And hence that was the challenge. That was like a week ago. It took us a while.
Yeah.
But we want to see if we can make you laugh, Ditts.
Okay.
It's just some classic Seinfeld stuff. This is his old stuff, all right, from the show era. So I'm going to say what we need is the smirk detector.
Okay.
Instead of a smoke detector,
All right.
smirk detector. And if
Okay.
there is a little
I
bit
have
of
an open mind. I'll listen, and
Yeah.
if it's funny, I will admit and I'll go, yep, that was funny. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think
I
you
will.
will, but
I will.
we picked 3 bits that I feel like it feels like almost like you could have been doing this stand up, to be
Okay.
honest. Let's hear the
Here we
first
go.
one.
But if any invention marks the decline of human civilization, I think it would have to be the snooze alarm. The snooze alarm is based on the idea that when the alarm goes off, you are not getting up. You're not even awake, you're already a failure. They should sell the snooze alarm with an unemployment application and a bottle of tequila. Just make it a complete, pathetic loser kit.
That's terrible. He's not going to sell out shows with that.
Oh, okay.
No, Roo, no, you're being serious? Are you on my side there or not?
I'm on your side.
Thank you.
That didn't get you?
Hang on, but you're both... Now, Hamish, you were laughing.
No,
out
he's
of
laughing.
control.
He's laughing at you.
At the situation.
That wasn't funny. Christ.
We're setting them up to fail. There's no way you're going to laugh. You're not going to laugh.
You've
No,
asked
no,
me.
no.
You said you'll pick 3 things of his that are really funny and see if I laugh. Well, what more do you want me to
Let's
do?
try the second one.
All right.
Now, I was thinking the other day about hair, and that the weird thing about it is that people will touch other people's hair. You will actually kiss another human being right on the head. But if one of those hairs should somehow be able to get out of that skull and go off on its own, it is now the vilest, most disgusting thing that you can encounter. The same hair. People People freak out. There's a hair in the egg salad.
Rue's laughing. Rue got it. Yeah.
No, what? Why are you laughing out aloud like that? Are you laughing at me, or are you laughing at? Do you think that's funny?
This bloody segment.
Okay. So you're all right. No, that's fair. So you thought it was really funny.
It's a good joke. It's a really good point.
It's observational.
Yeah.
I can understand his observation.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway.
I'm scared to play the
Third
next one.
time lucky.
Honestly, this is from the actual series. It's not from stand-up. This is just a scene from Seinfeld.
Okay.
Can I help you? Name, please.
Seinfeld, you made a reservation for a mid-size.
I'm sorry, we have no midsize available at the moment.
I don't understand. I made a reservation. Do you have my reservation?
Yes, we do. Unfortunately, we ran out of cars.
But the reservation keeps the car here. That's why you have the reservation.
I know why we have reservations.
I don't think you do. If you did, I'd have a car. So you know how to take the reservation, you just don't know how to hold the reservation. And that's really the most important part of the reservation. Anybody can just take them.
The thing that is so interesting to me about this is that sounds like you after you've had an experience at the airport.
I agree with
like,
you. No,
you
no,
agree
all
with
three things you've played. If you ask me if I agree with what he says, yeah, I do. Do I find it funny? No, I go, no, he's just right.
You're in a prick of a mood.
That was a while
that
ago.
morning.
No, hang on.
Those last two were funny, and you should have laughed. You were just trying to prove a point.
No, he's
Look
gone
at him.
still.
Look at him. Look at him hold his ground.
No.
Buckle and laugh.
I found a hair in my salad.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a great
You
joke.
fair dinkum.
I think
Move on. 'Cause anyway,
Yeah.
people going tonight love it, enjoy it, and whatever. I'm just not
Loz,
a fan.
get
Look,
plastered and
I can't wait.
climb up the escalator.
bring his 3 best gags in tomorrow.
Oh, that is not how it works.
It
and
is
you know
how
that.
it works.
Context is everything with comedy. You have to be there for the whole show. Listen,
Hey, comedy's not for everyone.
Not everyone likes to laugh.
not everyone likes
Comedians
to
are
laugh.
different.
Sometimes you just want to agree with a joke. You don't have to laugh at it.
Can you bring in your top 3 gags from comedians tomorrow and see if Loz laughs?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Like you find out you're good comedians and then go to Stoneface
But aren't-
O'Callaghan.
Groucho Marx, there's a fella at the door with a moustache. Tell him I've got one.
That's quite good.
Oh, thank you.
I thought
Loz laughs at all jokes.
She does.
I laugh at everything.
You're an easy target.
Everything Dick says makes me laugh.
Another massive weekend of football coming up on Triple M.
Yes.
But the Crows have got the bye.
Crows have had their fair share of bad luck the last few weeks.
Well, it's a big win for the Tigers and a big loss for Adelaide.
But can they turn their season around this weekend as they take on the bye?
Well, it's time to rock and roll, Baz, to an empty stadium.
He's got time, he's got space.
Coach Matthew Nix is not underestimating this challenge.
They're the best team in the competition. We'll be going out on the weekend and really trying to take it to them.
Fans are hoping Tex Walker will be fit.
Are you confident? Do you think you'll play?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that I'll play.
And Josh Rochelle is keen to get back on the winners list.
This week will be huge for our confidence.
Crows won't concede 10 goals in a row this week.
All the way to the goal square. Has anyone touched it? I think they have. Everyone has had an airy here.
Don't miss the Crows take on the bye.
Kick one from 60, no one seems to care.
Before they say bye to their season.
That is a low.
Triple M rocks.
Triple M rocks the bye.
Oh, that's brutal.
That is.
We had nothing to do with that, Roo. Nothing. Zero.
No one ever wins against the bye, though. I mean, it's, you know.
Yeah, they're a tough team.
Kick a man when he's down.
That was terrible.
Gee whiz.
It's rude. It's a loss.
Very
Triple M.
brave.
Ladies, unlocking the mysteries of the female mind.
The women run the country.
On Triple M Breakfast with Rue, Ditts and Loz, it's the Angels.
Okay, Loz, we've got the girls in. Please introduce them.
Oh, well, we've got the 2 M's, really. I
We
mean,
have Eminem.
Eminem.
Em from the newsroom, good morning.
Good morning.
And Em, our co-producer, hello.
Good morning.
Right, what are we talking about?
Well, I've read an article this morning saying that there's a new fashion trend that men are wearing short shorts and women are falling over themselves, keen to get involved in men cruising around with 90s, 80s sort of length shorts. Because shorts have got longer.
Very long.
Over the late 90s, early 2000s, sort of down near the knees.
Footy
up a
shorts
little
aren't
bit
what they
higher.
used to be. They're a bit baggy these days.
Yeah.
Think of what Eddie Betts wore when he played. You know how baggy they were.
Yeah, compared to Warwick Kappa.
To Warwick, yeah.
Spray on.
Are you a fan or not?
Who
Em
wants
from
to
the
go
newsroom.
I am not a fan. No.
Come on,
Well, you
Em.
don't like a bit of thigh.
Oh, well, are we talking winter also?
Well, I mean,
whenever you wear
whatever you
shorts.
feel like
in
wearing
context,
them.
yeah.
I think no. I don't like seeing that part of the leg.
You don't like a good
You're not a
thigh.
leg woman.
I don't think I am.
Okay,
Right.
all right. Are you a calf person? Do you like the calf?
Oh
better?
yes, athletic calf. I don't
If a
mind
bloke's
the.
got big, strong thighs, it's a turn off.
Well, I think I don't mind the denim kind of like tight to the knee, but
Stubby?
not
Oh, denim to the knee, but not denim short.
denim
like
to the
stubby.
knee. Shorts.
Jeez, how old are you, Em?
Well, are you talking like really tight up the back butt cheeks?
No, we're
I'm
not
just
talking Kylie
saying
Minogue in the gold.
Short
you know,
in length,
like
not
footy
necessarily
shorts.
tight.
Yeah, I think still no.
Okay.
All right, okay. Emily.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I think just above
Really?
the knee, like not the real short, but just above, like is fine.
I can't believe what I'm
Em
hearing.
from the
too much
newsroom. Just
leg.
have a look at this bloke on my laptop here. You happy with that sort of look or not?
Yeah, I don't mind the little fold up at the bottom.
Okay,
Right.
but that's sort of a mid thigh. The guy next to him is
But
literally
that's shorter than what's been worn by people for a while, isn't it?
probably they are
So I
creeping
take
up.
it then a bloke in Speedos is a definite no-no.
Oh, see, that's a different
Oh,
story,
nah.
Ditts, and yeah, budgie smugglers are very, very different. But
All right, we'll
whole
stick
new
to the shorts for the moment.
Shorts.
But
Lozzie,
I am
do you get a bit
100%
excited?
love a short. I think they're great. I think that footy shorts are the hottest clothes that men can wear.
Yeah.
And I think that second to that is a tradie in a pair of stubbies and a work boot with
All right.
nice muscular legs.
right.
So you like a bit of thigh lows?
Yeah, love a thigh muscle. And sometimes when a guy, this is a bit full on, but sometimes when there's a guy sitting on a seat and he's got his short shorts on and that thigh is kind of just muscular. Yeah, there's something
Well,
about
you like
that.
seeing
Wow.
the actual definition between the
Just
thigh and
meaty.
the hamstring.
Just meaty, like a nice meaty
So you
thigh.
like the shorts
So,
tight?
so back to you to Ems then. So the footy shorts, are they all right?
Yeah, I think they're fine because I think we've seen them. But I feel like if you're wearing like denim shorts, you're like,
Oh, whoa. Okay,
whoa.
so denim is just not part of this for me. Like,
Okay.
denim is a whole...
That's hoax.
Yeah,
that's back in the,
yeah.
That's back in the 80s.
That is a whole nother
Yeah,
thing.
he wore
like,
stubbies, yeah.
Daisy Dukes, probably not. Okay,
Yeah.
but other materials, great, go for it.
But I
What
but I
about
feel
running
like-
shorts?
I think that's fine. I think in context it's fine. Like tradie, fine. But like if you're just casual going out for a beer, I'd be like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I'm on board. You know what I'm not on board with? What Rue just said, the running short with the slit up the side. That is because my dad...
What if it's an inch slit?
Yeah, that's fine. But if they go all the way up, you know the ones that where you run and
they're,
they loosen?
Nah, they're marathon
Brian
runners.
wore those way like in the 90s.
Redbourne
noughties.
Brian.
Oh, yeah. Dad would jog around in those. And he's got very shapely legs, my dad.
What do you mean
But sort of
shapely?
like quite skinny and very,
Bit
very
girly.
muscular. Very muscular, but you could see all the details. And he would come in and pick me up from school in these shorts. and just scoot around.
Right,
And you'd
Was
see
he
the
like
legs.
Kel Day Night?
Yes,
In-
very, very much like
in
that.
Kath and Kim.
Yeah. No, not particularly hairy at all, but just very, very like Kel Day Night.
What sort of socks is he rolling with? White?
Oh, whatever went with his Asics sneakers. Yeah. That was just when he was, sort of.
Do you have a big mo as well?
He did have a big moustache.
Beautiful.
I'll show you a
Now,
picture
Em,
of Brian.
I
in
know
his-
your dad.
Yes.
Steve. Do you wear anything like that or not?
He actually rocks the very long to the knee boardies.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
my dad
Yeah.
does too.
All right.
Yeah.
Brian's also got a pair of those which are more age appropriate now.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
Sounds
slit
like
up the
his legs.
side.
He was built like a greyhound.
Yes,
A very,
much.
very
like a
muscly,
whippet.
but
a whippet.
skinny.
Yes. It's a
All
very
right,
good
so
way
it
of
looks
doing it.
like short shorts
If you
are out,
wear
Roo.
short shorts, boys,
Knock on my door.
50-50 maybe.
It's 7:13, Rude, Ditts and Loz on Triple M Breakfast, and from 9 o'clock it's your 50k no repeat workday. We play the most music for your workday and no repeats. But if we do replay a song, 133353. You could win $50,000.
Star Electrical, a local family business chosen by SA's best builders to help build family homes across Adelaide.
Let's go, people. The clock is ticking.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Think we got time for a little quickie?
Triple M's Quickie. One topic, 3 answers in 5 seconds. It's time for a Quickie with Roo.
Oh, don't mess this up, Ruth. $500.
No, I wouldn't do that. Let's go to Clapham. G'day, Sherry.
Good morning.
What do you do for a job?
I'm an analyst, so I do lots of reporting.
On what? What do you analyse?
Our customer behaviours and things like that.
For what sector?
Pardon?
For what sector?
Electrical industry.
Okay.
Electrical industry.
All right. Would it be easy to say spend a couple of days analysing us?
I think I need a few more days.
Yeah, good on you, Sherry. Nice one. Good comeback.
I wonder what kind of data she'd pull out of that.
Let's see if we can win Sherry $500. Go on, Ruth.
A couple of those. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3 correct answers in 5 seconds, Sherry. Name 3 jobs that involve riding horses.
A jockey, equestrian, and polo. Policeman.
She got it.
Too easy.
She got it.
$500.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations.
Sherry, baby. Oh, my God. Where'd you come
I didn't
out
think
tonight?
you'd get the polo player.
I didn't even think of polo. You got 4. We didn't even get 2 off mine here. Well done.
Well, that's why you're an analyst. You're very smart. Good on you, Sherry.
What are you going to do with $500?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and I might just treat my kids a little bit. My son's heading off to Japan this weekend.
What's he doing in Japan?
Yeah. He's actually working over there at a resort. So.
Really? What, a ski resort?
He did ski, and he's going back for the summer season. So.
Right. Well, he can buy some sushi now. Lots of
Good on you, Sherry. Thanks
Well
for playing.
It's the Triple M Quickie there, $500.
Well done,
Give it
Sherry.
away to Sherry. So wonderful stuff there.
Hey, Roo and Loz, I read an interesting article yesterday from the world of the rich and famous and celebrity, Ariana Grande.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well known to all of our kids, does massive concerts around the world.
Very famous.
Great singer. And basically admitted that all these years she's been putting on a voice. And I sort of thought,
What do you
why
mean
would you
putting
do
on
that?
a voice?
Well, when she's on TV and, you know, speaking and at her concert, she's really sophisticated. And then admits that when I'm not sort of on stage, I've got another voice.
That's how I felt. I was like, what has happened? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've been writing a lot, and maybe there's some more, but I would like to do a deluxe.
There you go. That's how she really talks. And it's,
so she's down here and then she goes up there.
She just admitted that she sort of puts it on and tries to sound sophisticated.
You can hear the
Is
shift
that a
there.
normal one or is that
Or she
There's
chants
2
halfway
there.
through it.
So, yeah.
The first part, she sounds deep, and then it goes up.
Yeah.
Do you want to listen again?
No, that's all right.
Okay.
Anyway, Paris Hilton.
Oh, she's a shocker.
She's another one that does it.
It's something that I've been doing for so long that I can't even control it. When I get shy, the voice will go up higher, and then when I'm just feeling a little bit more relaxed, it's more lower. But sometimes I have to tell myself, Paris, just talk in your normal voice.
So that's her normal voice. Let's hear the baby.
You better take a shower. We're not going out tonight with you. Where's the cooking room? What's professional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes up like that.
Yeah.
And it's done like that.
So it's kind of banging it on a bit.
Yeah.
And then there are those that just don't look like they sound. I think when I hear Adele sing, I mean, she sings like an angel. Magnificent.
What does she talk like?
And then when you hear her talk,
we was in Vegas. It was my first time in Vegas, and obviously it's boiling there, and all that people just go there to drink.
I know,
It's
it just doesn't look right, does it?
Yeah.
And then there's another one, very famous, Amy Winehouse sings. I mean, one of the greatest talents of all time. And then you hear her interviewed.
I like boys like that, but with a bit of with a bit of with a little layer of fat in it, with a little bit of chub. Like my boyfriend's really big, but he's still got his little chub. Do you know what I mean?
It just doesn't look right,
He's got
does
his
it?
little chubby
And
mate.
sound right.
Yeah. They're out there.
Anyway, as we go to a break, look, I've got a confession to make. I've kind of been, pulling the wool over your eyes all these years. I really have.
Oh, another massive morning here on Triple M. Hello, everybody.
Is that your real voice, Ditts?
Yeah.
Are you really a jockey?
It's for Ditts and Loz, Triple M. John.
AutoCam, real-time video from Automasters. Triple M's Rumour Mill.
Triple M's Rumour Mill, Adelaide's most listened to segment. Hear it every day at 7:40 on Roo, Ditts and Loz.
Preview to some information yesterday, there's a construction company involved, there are town planners, architects, all sorts of people involved. A wealthy businessman wants to build his own airstrip on Eyre Peninsula so he can fly his plane in.
Eyre Peninsula?
Eyre Peninsula. So obviously at the bottom is Port Lincoln, which has an airport.
Yeah.
And this fella...
Can't fly 747s into Port Lincoln.
No. So this fella wants to bring his own airstrip, own plane, own everything.
Is it near Port Lincoln?
That bit I'm sketchy on, but I know the people who are involved in doing it.
Eyre Peninsula. So... What, over near Sejuna's got an airport.
You're right. There's already a couple, really, when you think about it.
Is he a farmer or a mining person?
I'm not
Or
going
a
to say
fisherman?
anymore. Not going to say anymore.
Oh, come on. Give us something.
I've given you enough.
Is it further north than Port Lincoln?
I don't know. I honestly,
what do you mean
this
you
bit of it I
don't
don't
know?
know. All I know is, when you're eavesdropping...
Why would he want his own airstrip if he
I
can
was
land
in a
at Port
restaurant.
Lincoln?
I was in a restaurant, heard too much. I know who these people are. And I know the
It doesn't make
construction
any
company.
sense if you can land at Port Lincoln or Sejuna to build your own strip.
Maybe you're thinking, if you're that wealthy, I can't be bothered driving the hour from Port Lincoln to get to my job, or I can't be bothered. I'm
So
just
it is an
saying.
hour from Port Lincoln.
No, I said it's hypothetical. Why would you do it though, Loz? Otherwise,
That's when you know
why
you
wouldn't you
got
just
too
fly
much
into
money.
Lincoln or fly into Sejuna?
Yeah.
That's when you have got way too much money.
If you don't want to take an hour road trip and you spend $100 million on a bloody, that's incredible.
Well, there you go.
Well,
When's that going to come out?
I don't know if it will, but I can.
Well,
I
didn't
know.
you say it was in council?
No, I said I overheard people in a restaurant who were planning it all and discussing how it's going to work and the
so this is
possibilities.
a very,
Well, it was a
very
little bit, yeah.
raw rumour.
No, it's not. Well,
What
Straight
restaurant
from
were you
the-
at yesterday?
Pardon?
What restaurant?
I can't tell you that.
Why? How's that going to give it away?
Because I'm very secretive. Anyway, I've told you enough.
He said too much.
I've said too much.
This is straight
I'm-
from the
I'm
teat.
gonna
This
need
is
to be
unpasteurised.
escorted home after this.
It's just he hasn't had any,
And
approval.
I'm
or-
trying to milk him too.
I know.
Oh,
Oh.
Roo, Ditts and Loz.
Triple M breakfast with Roo, Ditts and Loz.
What a goal!
Overnight sports.
Will Tex Walker be at the Adelaide Crows next season? Now, we know he's struggling with a back injury at the moment, 34 years of age, but the only reason I raise this is Damien Barrett broke this on Triple M.
Ideal world for Tex is for him to stay at Adelaide, but equally, if there's no offer there of a nature that he likes, or even an offer full stop, he will, I believe strongly, look elsewhere should an offer come.
Now, it's not that long ago Tex Walker had an unbelievable season last year.
Year.
So...
nearly got the Coleman. didn't he?
Second.
He did.
All Australian.
So, just wait and see. Wait and see what happens.
I don't even think Tex would know what he's doing next year yet.
He just wants to get fit now and get back playing.
Well, exactly right.
And finish the season off well.
Yep, exactly.
All right, now, a lot being said about your football club at the moment, Roo. Now, Chris McDermott in the news because he was inducted into the AFL Hall of Fame this week. He's had this to say about the club.
And I think they're a little distracted at the moment with the relocation, and we're going here, and there's a new facility, and not quite sure their focus is as a club is completely where it needs to be.
Now, I'm a massive Chris McDermott fan, as I pointed out
Me
this week, and first captain of the Adelaide Crows. But I listen to that personally, and I think, well, I don't think that the players and the coach and everyone involved are worrying about are we at Thebarton next year. Well, they're trying to train them. I don't know. That's how
Are
I
they
see it.
helping
So
pack
when
the
he says
boxes and
they're-
stuff and-
I can see what he says. As a club, maybe there is a distraction
They're
of
not
trying
going
to
to
find
council
the home.
meetings, I can tell you that.
No, I would have thought Tim Silvers is doing that and Matty
John
Nix is
Olsen.
coaching the side.
But does
and
he
getting
mean
on with
that
it.
those people are distracted and therefore
Maybe. But the question is, will that affect how the players play on Saturday? Or
wouldn't think
Well, that's the ultimate question,
Yeah.
isn't it? Does
But
all
anyway,
that stuff affect? Yeah.
That's how he sees it, and that's fair enough.
Yep.
That's fine. We know that David Koch has been linked to the AFL Commission in recent days, talking about him being chairman, in fact, of the AFL. Let's have a listen to Koshy.
I have no idea where that is coming from. No, I've got plenty to do at Port Adelaide still.
Koshy, I've got an idea where it's coming from. Eddie Maguire broke this story because apparently you've been lobbying people around the country. That's where it's come from. Well, let's be honest here.
Does Koshy have enough fingers for all these pies?
Well, he's now what is he? Tourism Commission.
Semi-retired.
He is.
Yeah.
semi-retired people get in caravans and they don't bloody...
Well, semi-retired for busy people will sit on boards and try and do the right thing and help people. That's what.
Gosh, osh kosh bagosh.
There you go.
Well, he's meant to be finishing up at Port Adelaide the next some time in the not too distant future, isn't he?
Well, not that I've heard. Don't know that he's made an announcement on that.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Roo knows something. No.
Well, he's been there for a fair while.
No, he has
in
been
the
there
chairman
for a fair
role.
He just said I've got a fair bit still to do there. But
Yeah.
all right. Anyway, AFL General Manager of Footy Laura Kane.
I didn't do that.
Laura Kane from the AFL says she'll keep offering public explanations of controversial
we'll
umpiring
get it
decisions.
right.
Laura, just don't bullshit us. That's all. On the
What'd she say to
weekend,
me?
North Melbourne.
Yeah.
Deserved a 50-metre penalty, and we all know
30
that.
seconds to play.
And she's come out and said, oh, no. He moved off his mark a bit. And
The gaslighting.
It's a strange call because other calls that they've had incorrect, they've actually said they're incorrect.
Own up to it.
Well, she must think it's actually right.
Yeah.
No, she's dreaming.
What's really stressful about her is
She's
my name
copping
is
heat for it anyway.
my name's Laura Kate, right? And every
Oh.
time I hear, I only ever get called that when I'm in serious
and you
shit.
could easily be in her role.
But every time I hear people talking about Laura Kane, it's always negative, and it sounds like I'm about to get told off. Oh, think about Laura Kane, and I'm like, what have I done?
I want you in charge of the AFL footy operations.
How much fun? Just for a
You'd
week.
do a better job.
Just for
Nah, she's no good. GWS defender Roo Sam Taylor, who's an absolute gun,
Best defender in the
ruptured
competition.
testicle after playing against the Power on the weekend.
What?
Might not be.
We got a bleeder!
Ooh.
What happened? Actually,
Yeah, he's got a ruptured testicle.
what is it? His
No, he played the game out.
his ball exploded.
That would be as sore as anything.
Yeah, well, he won't be playing against the Crows, which will be good.
Okay.
Hang on,
Saturday
I'm
night.
what is a ruptured testicle? Does it actually mean that his ball exploded?
I don't know if it exploded.
I think they can get twisted. And,
But that's a twisted testicle.
Well, yeah, all right.
He played the
Technicality,
game out,
bloody hell.
so-
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not an expert on
I don't
ruptured
wanna
testicles. Sorry.
Google
Go
it.
and check him out for him, Ross.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Hey, now, big reports about Warner from the Sydney Swans. Chad Warner, who Roo said this on Saturday night in the game.
I reckon he'll be the first $2 million man, Chad Warner. I think he'll be the first player in the history of the comp to earn $2 million a year. He's out of contract next year. Sydney will be fighting to keep him.
Right, Roo all over it because the story has broken that Fremantle have made an enormous offer to this lad.
Wow.
And he could well be the first $2 million player.
Wow. Just quickly, PSA: do not Google ruptured testicle.
Right.
I will never recover
Right,
from what
okay.
I've just seen.
All right. Hey, I love this too, Roo and Loz. Former Red Leagues coach Neil Baum back in town this weekend. Nord's celebrating the 84 premiership win over Port Adelaide, and he's going to be the special guest, and
That'd
he was
be
the
a good
coach.
week down there.
Yeah, no, fantastic. For all the Red Leagues fans, that's our look at sport.
If you know who this is,
At least do something!
or where this is from,
You never know what you're going to get.
you know your quotes. Triple M's looking for the GOAT of the quotes.
Yeah. So today's prize is actually awesome. Crows tickets, which is very cool, playing GWS. The next home game. Also, you're going to be getting a Uncle Rico Triple M vintage merch pack, which includes a T-shirt, beanie, a corded hat, a stubby holder. So this is all the vintage merch that we released when Triple M was first born, really. And they've revived it, and it is awesome. So who have we got on the line?
We've got Adam from Hectorville. G'day, Adam.
Morning, guys. How you going?
Very, very well. You having a good day so far?
Good day so far.
Are you a bit of a TV watcher?
Oh, yeah,
All
definitely.
right. Well, you need to know your 90s sitcoms, all right?
Check your buzzer.
Adam.
Nice.
Good. Very good.
Let's head to Windvale. G'day, Karen.
Hey, how you going?
Very, very well. What are you up to today, Karen?
Just heading to work.
Yeah, what sort of thing do you do for work?
Working at school.
All right.
Keep it vague. I like
Very
it. Very
vague, Karen.
vague. Very
Very
mysterious.
vague.
She could be
Okay.
a spy. We don't even know.
Are you a 90s sitcom sort of girl, Karen?
I think so.
All
yeah.
right. Okay. Good.
I like they're underselling themselves because
Yeah,
they don't
they
want
are.
to sound arrogant.
Yeah.
But I have a
I hope
feeling
that's
that
what they're doing.
Yeah. Otherwise, why'd you call?
Nah, they're underselling.
They're underselling.
Check your buzzer, Karen.
Karen.
Good.
Yeah, nice and loud. Good stuff. Here we go.
So it's just going to be a combination of grabs of people talking and also theme tunes. Okay. So
So give us the show.
yeah, give us the show. That's exactly right. Let's hear the first one.
How you doing?
Adam.
Yes, Adam.
Friends.
No.
Adam's off to a flying
Joey
start.
Tribbiani from Friends.
1-0.
Karen, was that you?
Was that Karen? You?
Yeah.
Got to be louder, Karen.
Right.
Okay, I think, was it Seinfeld?
No.
Oh,
Here's a free hit. Free hit for Adam. What was it?
Can I hear it again?
Oh, bloody that.
I know, I can't remember. No.
Okay,
Oh, come
all
on, surely.
Was that a flute? Making that noise?
Yeah, it was a flute, Roo. Well done. That was Home Improvement. Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Oh, Tim the Toolman.
Adam 1, Karen 0.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped.
Adam.
Yes, Adam.
Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Wow.
Yes,
All
correct,
right,
Monday.
2-0. Come on, Karen. Come on.
Mr. Sheffield.
Adam.
Yes, Adam.
The Nanny.
The Nanny.
Yes,
He's off to a
Adam.
fly. 3-0. Who's that?
Adam.
Yes, Adam.
Full House.
Oh, gee
well
whiz.
done, Adam.
Gee, it's 4 Adam, Karen 0.
Yeah, might be
Why don't you
running.
just stay home and bowl me over?
Peg, I prefer a place where my balls are returned promptly.
Who was that?
Married
No,
with...
it's blank. All
Adam.
right.
Adam.
Yes.
Married with Children.
Oh,
Yes.
it's a whitewash. 5-0.
One more.
One more.
come
one
on.
more.
Come on, Karen, get this wrong.
You know something? No soup for you.
Adam.
Yes, Adam. Adam, if you're a good sport,
Sorry.
you'd let Karen answer
Come
this
on,
one.
Adam.
Come on.
Seinfeld.
Yes,
So
it's an absolute whitewash.
Sorry,
gee.
Karen.
Karen, maybe you didn't fool us at the start.
Yeah, you're being quite
A
honest.
true Crow supporter. See? That happened.
Oh.
So is Karen a Crow supporter?
Yeah.
That's why
Karen,
I
you can
laugh.
have the tickets. I'm a Crows member, so I'm happy for you to have the tickets.
Oh,
Keeping the merch back.
You're
gonna melt our hearts, Adam.
People, aren't they?
Adam, you're getting the merch pack. Karen's getting the
Yeah,
Crows
well
tickets. I
done.
love this.
Everyone's a winner.
That's
good.
very
How
lovely.
2024 is that?
Oh, everyone gets a
No
gold
losers.
star.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a ribbon.
Participation trophies for everyone.
Trivia question for you, Loz. This is to think about in the break, all right? Bands that use the flute. Rock bands. Rock bands have flute in there. Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Think about
All right.
it. Bit of
Don't
trivia.
forget, make sure you head to triplem.com.au/merch
I
to
can
cop
give 2.
some of that vintage Triple M merchandise. Uncle Rico, all thanks to them for that partnership. They're the only shop for your official Triple M merch.
So excited for this.
Oh, there's a few good categories we're going to do too. Best coffee, best pizza, best butcher,
Yep.
best suburban sports club,
Best customer service is huge.
best pub.
That's a good one.
Because
yeah.
customer service can mean it doesn't, it's just that little shop you go into and they just take care of you,
Yeah.
And they've
Old
got the
school
great
hospitality.
personality. Yeah.
Maybe your favourite waiter at your favourite restaurant or something
Exactly.
in your little area
Exactly.
there. It could be anything like that.
Or your physio, or, it doesn't have to be, a restaurant. It could be anywhere that's a local business. So
Yep.
we want to know all about your business or the best local business in your suburb and why they deserve to be crowned the best of Adelaide. Head to triplem.com.au. You download your nomination poster. The poster's very important. You've got to get that up in your shop front so people can vote
Can
for
you
you.
take it to the place that you love buying your coffee from and say, guys,
sure you
I'd
could.
like
Put
to
this up.
nominate
Yeah.
you for the best coffee. Can
Yeah.
you please put this up? Because
Yeah.
I reckon you're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
So the winner will get free advertising, obviously, and you'll get your name out there as the best. And then there'll be other stuff as well, which we can't really reveal yet, but it's going to be very cool, very much worth your while.
Yeah.
And the people who nominate or vote, just by voting, you can win $1,000.
Yep, so the best of Adelaide, all thanks to B. Frank. B. Frank, the termite. Visit bfrank.insure for
Frank
a
the
quote
termite.
today. Rue and I, Loz, over the years have sent people to Frank. They have saved thousands on their insurance.
I've heard that too.
He shops around and gets you the best deal. So go and see B. Frank Insurance.
Yeah, our main sponsor of the best of Adelaide launching today. It's Rue, Ditts and Laurie.
Hey, coming up next is a very, very special anniversary, and we're going to tell you all about it next.
8:20 it is. Rue, Ditts and Loz here on Triple M.
So it's been 30 years since one of the greatest moments ever was captured.
We're under arrest. Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Get some cups. Why did you do this to me? Hop in the car. Get some cups. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
So Jack Carlson was eating at his favourite restaurant, China Sea. This was back in the early 90s. And he was falsely arrested, actually.
Yeah.
He was a petty crook. He'd done a few things. Yeah. But he was falsely arrested for a crime he did not commit. And it just, that clip has gone viral probably in the last few years. When it first dropped, it was before the internet. And I remember seeing it on a...
Chick Boom, is that what
Yeah,
that was?
Chick Boom. I remember seeing it on a 20 to 1 with Bert Newton.
Yeah. Oh.
And thinking it was the
What
most
a
amazing
show.
thing that I'd ever seen.
Lies, yeah, in a quiet night.
This was when I was like a teenager. It was just on the telly. But when it became viral again, everyone became obsessed with it. Now, the cop who arrested him, what was his name, Ditts? Do you know that?
Stole what? Unusual name.
Stole what?
That can't be right.
Come on.
STOLL. WA. Speaking of a cop who arrests crooks for stole what?
Stole what?
Oh my God. Succulent Chinese meal.
Just having a succulent Chinese meal was stole what? They've become really good friends.
They are. They're mates.
And I just think that's one of the great love stories, and he also said this about the groping that happened.
The reunion happening because they're making a movie about Jack and his global fame from that viral video.
A bit annoying sometimes. I wouldn't mind if I was getting a quid out of it.
A one-time amateur actor, but he never played a role as big as that day.
I don't know. I just done it. There was no premeditation involved.
So he accused me of grabbing by the penis, and I said, I didn't grab you by the He said, no, I just made that up.
He improvised.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else there, but how angry would you be if someone accused you that and that's what you became known for?
Grabbing your penis.
Yeah, the copper stole what and his partner nicked me as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So
30 years today.
30 years, they're making a movie about him too. I don't know who's going to be
Permission
in it.
to play that all day.
Yeah.
Hey, apparently short shorts are back. We're going to get the Angels in here and find out
You're
whether
talking like
tight shorts.
Warwick Kappa type or not?
Well, short shorts, not your ones down to your knees,
All
Ditts.
All right, and every song between 9 and 4 could win you $50,000. Yep, your 50K no repeat workday kicks off at 9. We play non-stop music and no repeats, but if we do slip up, 1 33353, you go on the draw.